Hello there. So you want to run a half marathon, but you're over 50. Well, maybe you just want a challenge, just want to test yourself and prove that you can actually do it after 50. Maybe you're a bit bonkers. Maybe you're just very health conscious. You might even be a combination of all those things. But essentially what I've been doing during these videos is documenting my journey as a over 50s, not by much I might add, over 50s runner trying to get back into a regular training program. And in this week's vlog I want to share with you a typical training week, so give you a day-by-day account of all the different activities I've been doing. I should question that term typical, because what's typical for me is not necessarily typical for another runner. Like any training program, you do need to tailor it to your needs. So if, for example, you're just starting out, you might need more than a 10-week lead time before doing a half marathon. Alternatively, if you're a really experienced runner, the kind of activities I'm going to go through with you on my week 5, which is halfway through the 10-week program, might seem ridiculously easy. So one thing I would say, you do have to be a lot more careful about how you manage risk as you get older. So when I say that, I mean things like, for example, going out when the weather's really bad, things like that, or if you're not feeling up to it, you've got to build in more rest days. You've got to think about, if I go out in like freezing rain, which we have had, it is winter, am I going to get colds? Is that going to derail me? When you're young, you tend to get over these things pretty quickly. Believe me, you don't in your 50s. So you really have to think about those kinds of things. Anyway, enough waffle from me, enough preamble. I'll move you on to day 1, and I hope you get something out of it. I hope you enjoy it. See you later. So I'm on Dinnington Pit Top. It's the first day of the week, it's a Monday, and it's a rest day. But I just want to say, obviously, it's easy to do a rest day. But a rest day doesn't mean to say that you don't do anything. I think a lot of people on training programs feel a bit guilty when they've got nothing to do. So what I would advise is maybe do a gentle walk. Don't do anything too intense that's going to really tire you out. Just do something simple. Day 2 involved a easy run, 4 miles. The weather was but I got out there and did it, so yay. And Dean, you'll be chuffed because I did a route that involved quite a big hill, so all good. Okay, so I've just got back from the gym, and day 3 has been about cross training. First thing to say is my cross training will probably look very different to your cross training, and that is absolutely fine. My cross training is governed by the fact that I've got an hour for lunch, so I've got to kind of cram it into that hour, because I find that if I don't do my exercise first thing in the morning or kind of at lunchtime, I just simply don't have the energy to do it after work. So you might have longer, so great if you do, or you might find that you have lots of energy in the evening. I don't, I just want to chill out really. So what does my cross training look like? I did about 15 minutes on the step machine, did some light weights in between, then I did 15 minutes on the rowing machine, again, couple of light weights. I redid your plank challenge, Frosty. I managed a time of 3 minutes 16 seconds, so a little bit better than last week. And then I finished off with 15 minutes cycling. So the main thing about cross training is you're giving your body a break really from running, but you're still exercising. You're using different muscle groups, you're building up your core, so you're getting lots of benefits, but you are taking a bit of a break from running. One tip I would say as well, do take some headphones with you if you're going in the gym, because you are spared from the absolute crap music that they play in there. So I've had the wonderful music of Ennio Morricone keeping me company for an hour, motivating me. But hey, you use whatever works for you. Woo! Day 4 was tempo run, which was 5 miles. So for a tempo run, you're upping the pace a little bit from an easy pace run, but you're not going flat out. So it's a pace that you can sustain. I think when I got out of the gate, I set off a little bit too fast, but I did manage to kind of maintain the pace throughout. Feel good now. I've got it out of the way first thing in the morning. And yeah, I've got the rest of the day to lounge about, basically do what I do best. After yesterday's exertions with the tempo run, I've got a rest day today. So nice steady walk on the pit top with this little blighter. Say hello, Phoebes. She's not bothered. She didn't care about YouTube. Day 6, and the British weather never fails to disappoint. Let me just show you. You probably can't see it very well through the car windscreen, but yeah, we had a forecast yesterday of freezing rain. So the temperature dropped to 0 degrees. The rain has come down as rain, but it's that cold. As soon as it hits, it freezes. And I had my long run to do today, which is 8 miles. Now, I had to weigh up whether it was worth the risk going out in this, maybe getting a cold or something like that, against not doing it, but doing it indoors in the gym on the treadmill. So I didn't chance it. I thought I'll go to the gym, which is why I'm in the car. I've just come out now. But 8 miles on a treadmill is boring. I mean, I don't mind using the treadmill in the gym if it's like a short run, if it's, you know, 3 miles, something like that. But when you're on there for like over an hour, it really gets tedious. But I did it despite the weather. These things happen. So just an easy paced short run tomorrow, and then week 5's done and I'm halfway through. Woohoo! Yay. Day 7, and I thought I'd finish with a nice action shot. So I've got my easy pace run, 3 miles. Weather's a lot milder today, so it's good to get out and just finish the week off with a steady run. Thanks again for all your support this week, guys. Very much appreciated, and see you next week.